Hi guys, good afternoon and welcome back to my channel. And please subscribe to my channel and invite your friends to subscribe too. So on today's episode, we'll be talking about how you can enroll your kids in school once you arrive in England. I know a lot of mothers especially might be bothered about this, and relax because it's a very easy process, and you will not be stressed, I can assure you. So first and foremost, what you need to do is get your own place, your apartment, because you don't want your kids going too far from your house, like going to school in a very far place from your house. So one thing you should do first is get an apartment, so that because of proximity, so it's really important. So once you get your apartment, you have your postcode, you have your council, and in your city or your town, as the case may be. So go to the website of the council and then get their number, or just ask people around for the phone number of the council of the city or town that you are, and give them a call, and let them know that you have kids or a kid around, and you want to enroll your child or children in a school. So before you call them, what you need to do is go online and check for the for various schools that are in your catchment area. So after you've done that, you go to you check the Ofsted report of the schools that you've gotten. Ofsted, OFSTED rating of the schools that you've gotten. So for example, if you've gotten A school, B school, and C school, you'd go on their billboard or on their website to check their Ofsted rating. The Ofsted rating is always outstanding, either outstanding or is either outstanding, good, or fair. I'm sure you don't want a school that is just fair for your kids, where you can get outstanding. So what you do is once you get outstanding schools in your catchment area, you then call the council to inform them that you want maybe a school for your child, like the name of the school. You let them know the name of the school, and then they will send you a form. So in my case, I got a school that is outstanding for my child, and when I called them, they asked me they told us to get 3 schools. They told me specifically that I should get 3 schools, but on the form I intentionally put the name of that school because it's the only outstanding school that I got around here, around my area. So I don't want my child going to another school aside that. There are other outstanding schools outside my catchment area, but I wanted my child to be very close to the house, like a walking distance. And I would also encourage that you get your kids in school that is really close to your house, to save you a lot of cost. Even if you have cars, you can just dash into their class at any time, or their school anytime that you really need to be there. So it's very important. I would definitely advise that. So, and also you need to consider that once you come into the UK, it's not immediate that you won't get a car immediately. So taking them to school can be difficult if it's not close to the house. So I would advise that you get a school that is close to the house. So after that, the council, after you've called the council, they will send you a form. They will ask you to fill the form, the age of the child, and everything. After you are done with that, they will ask you to send to the school and send it back to them too. So you send it to the school that you've picked for your child, maybe the first choice, because you have 3 options. So you send it to maybe the first option, and then in my own case, I went to the website of the school. I called them. I also called them that I have a child that I want to enroll in their school. So you can also do that, and to fasten the process, because you don't want people, because in a school that is outstanding, there are lots of people that want to go to the school, and you're not the only one coming in. So you have to be really fast with the things you are doing. So I called the school in my case, and I told them about my intention of bringing my child to their school. So immediately I sent in the form to them. They treated it as urgent. So they would respond to you if they have a space for your child in school. If they do not have a space for the child in the school, they will inform the council, and the council will then get back to you that there is no space in that school. So you have to start looking for another school if there is no space. So once they admit your child to the school, they invite you over for like a familiarity meeting. You get to know the teachers of your kids, of your kid or kids, as the case may be. You get to know the school. They take you around the school, know the class of your child, where your child will be playing, and all other things. So another thing I want to chip in quickly is that if your child is not independent from any country you are coming from, try as much as possible to start making the child as independent as they can get. Things like feeding them, going to the toilet by themselves, dressing themselves, and a lot of things will be in this place would have to be done by the child herself or himself. So try your best so that your child will not be maybe embarrassed, or your child will not have low self-esteem in class when he or she is not able to do all these things by himself. So try as much as possible to make sure that you train them at home before sending them to school. So another thing I want to talk about is the similarity between and the differences between the educational system in, I'll use my own country, Nigeria, as an example, and England. So like we all know that we were colonized by the British, so it is more of similarities than differences. So for the similarities part, you have to get uniform. Most schools in England use white shirts, gray skirts, gray trousers. Ladies too, the girls too can wear trousers. Pinafore, black shoes, pop socks, gray, black, white, depending on what you want to use for your child. It's just the same thing. They also wear uniform to school. What I have seen here is that they give, the school is free, it's free of charge, and you don't have to pay for it. It's like it's a public school, and it's just free. It's so excellent, so beautiful. So finally, I'll be talking about how the classes your children will be going to, or your child will be going to once they arrive. So here they are so big on age. 5. If your child is not 5, your child cannot have access to 30 hours. Eri, please don't play this thing. Just give me 5 minutes.
Under 5. If your child is not 5, your child cannot go to reception, which is primary school.
So finally, I would like to talk about the classes your child will be going into once they arrive. So here they are so big on age. So if your child is not yet 5 by the time you are coming in, I mean, if you are coming in now, let's say March 2022, and your child is not yet 5, your child would definitely be in nursery, which means your child cannot have access to the full school hours. Your child can only do 15 hours, which means 3 hours per day. If your child, another thing is that if your child is not yet 4, but will be 4 by August or by September this year, September 2022, or your child is presently 4 years old, by September your child will be able to move to the next class, which is reception. Then your child will have full access to the school hours. If you have any questions, I'll be waiting for you in the comment section. Please subscribe to my channel, and like I said before, invite your friends to subscribe. Thank you, and bye.